Hi, African entrepreneurs. I wish for a day when across Africa we can do business without borders. I wish for a day when I can call my friend up in Kenya and say, yes, we're ready to come into Kenya. What do we need to do? And it's seamless. I'm looking for a day when I'll be able to sell products in Botswana and pop into Botswana easily by direct flight or a train. I'm thinking of the time when I can have offices in 20 African countries and actually have presence, operations, revenue generating up and down. Why is this important? One of the reasons beyond my ego, beyond an ego stroke, is the fact that it is a risk mitigating system that you're putting in place. When you expand beyond your country, what you tend to do is put in place alternative sources of revenue that are at different risk levels. If, for example, the devaluation of the currency of your own country, you are earning from other countries that have more stable currency, and therefore it's a win-win position. If all of your eggs are in one country, one basket, you might say, oh, this country is large enough. I've got big enough of a market, but you can see your revenue sliding in value overnight from one or two policies. And there are countries in Africa that can tell you that is what has happened to entrepreneurs. They're suffering from over localization and refusal to spread their tentacles. So what is the strategy you are using to be across Africa? I would love to form a network of other African entrepreneurs who are interested in franchising or having representative offices for my business, or in one way or the other collaborating. What do you think are the avenues for which you want to expand across Africa? Because now is the time for us to begin to speak about the nuances across Africa. What are the policy differences? There are some countries that allow others to bring foreigners to bring in investment, and there are some countries that need you to have a local citizen to be part of your board. You need to learn those differences and see whether this aligns with your own taste. There's some businesses you can run with your local office being virtual. Therefore, there is no local presence, but your products are present. There's some countries where you need to register your products afresh. There's some where you need to get new licenses. There are all sorts of terms and conditions for operating across Africa. And guess what? Rather than be deterred by the diversity, what you can do is embrace it and then master it and use that as a unique selling point, because once you mastered it, you mastered it. You might actually find that you are able to scale and grow because you have mastered the differences in the terrain and you understand Africa. And guess what? Someone else might be looking for that expertise and they find it in your own business. It might even be a point for mergers or acquisition discussions. So why don't you do the work now to reap the rewards in the near future? Africa is open for business. It is.